And now to present the Masters of Supply Chain Management Outstanding Student Award, Professor Terry Esper.
Good morning. It is indeed an honor to be here today as one of the co-directors of the Master of Supply Chain Management program to recognize Mr. Gary Ault. You know, I remember when we saw Gary's application for the program. It was clear, based on his accumulated experiences, his credentials, and everything about him that leapt off the paper, that he had the potential to be a fantastic student here at the Fisher College of Business. We fast forward to today, and his colleagues here in the room have doubled down on what we saw in the application by recognizing him as the outstanding student from the MSCM program. And there were some fantastic quotes about Gary that really showcased why his colleagues thought that he was indeed deserving of this honor. And they had to do with his general leadership, his caring for people, his timeliness with his deliverables, and most impressively, just his general thirst for knowledge. One of the quotes said, and I paraphrase, "Gary is the man." And went on to say that he was indeed a rock of the cohort. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Gary Ault, the outstanding student from the Master of Supply Chain Management program.
Thank you, Dr. Esper. Since I grew up in Louisville, Ohio, I have long dreamed of being a Buckeye. I didn't think that dream would ever be realized, though, until a couple years ago, I discovered that the Masters of Supply Chain Management program at The Ohio State University was an ideal fit for my situation. In my time in the program, though, I've come to understand there's more to being a Buckeye than just putting in time to get a degree. Such a view could be seen as arm's length, transactional, whereas there is a deeper sense of being a Buckeye that is relational, collaborative. I apologize for the inside reference, but once you've seen the Kraljic matrix, you cannot unsee it or how it applies to life. Let me illustrate with a few examples. Alyssa is a student ambassador who graduated in last year's program. Unsure of myself at the beginning, I would email her with questions. She would always have practical answers followed by the words, "You can do this." Once, to drive the point home, she added, "Now go kick a $." I got the message, and her words motivated me to really apply myself to see the program through. Alyssa lent a listening ear and gave a timely word of wisdom. That's what it means to be a Buckeye. Another recent graduate, Matt, has been a mentor to 3 of us in our capstone projects this semester. He has taken the time to explain his company's business and help us find projects in line with our interests and abilities, all the while exhorting us to do our projects with excellence. That's what it means to be a Buckeye. Drs. Esper and Gray, as directors of the program, have a lot of responsibilities, especially during our on-site weekends. Yet they still take the time to treat the students to dinner at the O. This is a rich time of allowing students to forge friendships and process what they're learning. That's what it means to be a Buckeye. My classmates, they're a wonderful group of diverse talents with a great sense of humor that has helped us get through the grind of daily coursework. But they've also shown compassion in rallying support for students facing personal adversity. And for me, they've seen my many flaws up close and still accepted and encouraged me. That's a wonderful feeling to know your flaws are exposed, but you're still accepted. That's what it means to be a Buckeye. If, like me, you feel you're more a receiver than a giver of this goodness, let us resolve to engage ourselves in the Buckeye community, offering career and academic help where we can, but also in making ourselves available for deep friendships in which we can help each other process our past pains, present challenges, and future aspirations. That's what it means to be a Buckeye. In closing, I echo the words of our champion quarterback, Will Howard, who, as he was leaving Ohio State last year, said, "I thank God that he let me be a Buckeye." OH.